Your bond with Ellie. If there hasn't been a Taylor Swift halftime show, shouldn't there be one by now? I mean, come on. Well, okay, actually, I take it back. Well, no, I was going to take it back because I was going to like, come on. Football fans are not going to watch Taylor Swift at a halftime show, but we also have had like Lady Gaga and Justin Timberlake and etc. Yeah, okay, or Prince. We'll just put somebody up on stage. We'll watch it. We don't care. Does anyone in Class 7 actually read these? If I wrote whatever I wanted here, would they investigate the old schoolhouse regardless? Perhaps I should use this opportunity to tell a joke. I know just one. Two men walk into a bar, Instructor Neidhart and Thomas perhaps, and one says to the other, "Oh blast it, I'm out of room." Okay. We're adding a new feature to the bike and we want you to give it a test run. Come see us in the engineering building because I can't talk when you're ready to ride. Lately, the other girls have been going on about the 7 mysteries of the Academy. I desired this grim knowledge. If you do, too, visit the Occult Research Facility Club room in the Student Union building. Looks like there's quite a few today. Towa seemed pretty swamped when I saw her, too. Not sure what it is that's keeping her so busy, but I want to do whatever I can to lighten the burden. And then there's the old schoolhouse too. I'll have to free up some time for that. I guess we'll just have to see what we turn up this month. I promised to tell Crow and Milliam when I was going, so I'll have to give them a call when I'm ready to head in. Oh, are you leaving early today? Yeah, I was just about to head out. Do take care then. The sky is looking a little ominous today, so I'd suggest taking an umbrella. You sure? It seems like another boiling summer day to me. Perhaps it is right now, but I have a hunch it won't last the day. Either way, I pray you'll have another fruitful day. Thanks, Sharon. I'll see you later then. Special Ops uniform. Special Ops faceplate. Elliot started tuning his violin before the performance began. That should do it. All that's left now is to wait until it starts. Not long now. You're looking pretty confident though. Huh? Well, I mean, I can tell you're nervous, but you look focused, like you just had a big distraction taken off your mind. You're probably right. And I think that's thanks to the last month's field study. Now that you mention it, a lot of good things happened to me while we were back in Heimdall. I got to meet my friends who ended up attending the Music Academy, and I got to talk to you all about everything. I finally have the confidence I needed to stop running from my love of music. But I never would have gained that confidence if it weren't for all of you. You really are tough, aren't you? Good luck out there, Elliot. I'll be cheering you on with the rest of the audience. Just you wait, we're gonna put on the kind of show that you'll tell your grandkids about. Just for the record, I don't think I'm ever gonna tell my grandkids about the time that the local high school had a performance of the wind orchestra at their church. It's just... it's not up there on the list, you know? Like, you go to dinner with your friends and they're like, I went and saw Blackpink in Japan, this huge concert, this outdoor festival. It was amazing. And this other person is like, that's pretty cool. I mean, I saw Luke Bryant in a stadium with Tim McGraw I thought that was pretty good, but Blackpink in Japan is pretty big. And then you're like, F you two. I saw the local high school wind orchestra perform at their church for spring festivities. It was amazing. And everybody's like, oh, he did it. Yeah, no, I'm not bragging about this, sorry. And so began the wind orchestra's performance. Elliot and the rest of the wind orchestra played passionately, pouring all they had into every note. That passion captured the hearts of all who were present, and their performance was deemed a resounding success. Right up there with the Taylor Swift Super Bowl halftime show. Has that ever happened? I don't know. And so began yet another heated competition between Elisa and Ferris. Rain watched attentively as Ferris refused to accept Elisa's marginal victory. Again and again and again. Ferris' several matches served only to drag out the quick and simple competition. And in the end, well, looks like Elisa's our victor. Impossible! How could I be defeated after all of my practice? The rest of us practiced too, you know. I have to say though, you've gotten a lot faster than you were before. You really have been putting in the hours, haven't you? That was a good match, sort of like the several matches before it. You two might want to rest up for now though. Do not belittle me. I cannot accept this. I refuse to accept this. Ferris, where are you going? Lisa, we've got to go after her. Right. Rain, Emily, and Elisa combed the whole campus in search of Ferris. However, she must not be at the academy. Sorry about this, but would you two mind looking for her off campus? Of course. Where in the world could she be? Stay back. You know who I am? I am the daughter of Count Flora. Help! Vincent! Elisa! Ferris! Elisa! Let's take him out. Right. Whew, there we go. It doesn't look like she's injured either. Thank goodness. Are you alright, Ferris? You just had to choose the highway of all places to do your stalking. Elisa, for what purpose did you chase me out here? Are you here to laugh at me? Belittle me for losing to you? Of course not. There's no way I'd ever do something like that. Why is it so hard to believe that I just want to be your friend? That I want to train and get better with you? In all honesty, I wanted to become friends with you as well. However, I could never once bring myself to admit that. So that's how you really felt. In that case, how about this? We can keep competing against one another, but as friendly rivals. There's nothing wrong with some competition between club members, or friends for that matter. Elisa? Thank you, Elisa. Thank you so much. I'm glad this all worked out. Yeah, I was actually just thinking, I'm glad it had a happy ending after all. Thanks, Reen. You really helped out. I didn't do anything much. More importantly, I'm glad we were able to help your friend. I mean it. You're always there for me when I need you the most. I don't know what I'd do without you sometimes. You're welcome. Right, I've got cleanup duty now, so I've got to go. Sure, see you later. Always be pushing that canon romance that I don't want. Well, here you are. Hi, Reen. Thanks for coming. Oh, hey, Towa. What brings you here? I needed a little break from work, so I came along to help George and Angie. We asked her to come and help out with the request we sent you. Oh, so she's working on the bike too? Yep, the request is pretty much the same as last time, but with one key difference. This time, we'd like you to ride with Towa at your side. By my side? Don't you mean behind me? Maybe it would be easier to just show you what we're talking about. I believe it's time for the grand reveal. Wow. Impressive, isn't it? We call this the sidecar. Much like the bike itself, this was a Rohr Institute of Technology prototype that George put the finishing touches on. You can probably tell, but the sidecar lets other people ride along with you. Though it's much closer to riding in an orbital car than it is like being on a second bike. That's pretty interesting. So you want me to do a test ride while Towa sits in the sidecar? Yep. That means I'm in your care, Reen. Try not to crash or anything. Right, I'll make sure everything goes smooth and safely. Oh, don't worry about that. George and I have already done all the necessary safety tests. The goal of this test is to get a fresh perspective, just like last time. That's right. Be sure to give us as much feedback as you can. That goes for you too, Towa. Okay. So, do you have the time to go for a ride? Sorry, Reen, I'm always keeping you so busy. Oh, don't worry about it. How about you, though? Do you have time? You seemed pretty busy yesterday. Thanks for worrying. But I'm fine. I got most of the hard work sorted out yesterday, which means I've got time to spare today. As you can see, George and I are ready to go whenever you are. We'll work to your schedule today. Thank you. Well then. So, just really quick, whenever I see a motorcycle with a sidecar, I don't know why, maybe, well, I think of Batman and Robin. Even though Batman had the Batmobile, and Robin technically now has his own Robin bike or whatever they call it. I think bird bike. But I swear when I was a kid, there was a Batman and Robin, like a cartoon or a toy or something, or maybe it was on the old Adam West show, I don't know, but I swear there was like Batman rode a motorcycle and Robin sat in the sidecar, and there was like a toy or something too. I don't know. It's a weird thought process, but that's what if any of you guys know what I'm talking about and remember it better than I do, like, feel free to comment on the video, but like, I don't know, that's what my mind always goes to. Start the testing. Why don't we get started right away? Great, let's get everything set up then. We're doing this on the nearby highway, aren't we? Yep, same one Reen tested the bike on last time. So, how does it feel to be in the sidecar, Towa? It's exciting, but I'm a little nervous too. Knowing Reen will be driving puts me at ease though. Thanks. Oh, Towa, please don't say things like that. Please don't say things that will make me envious like that. Now, I have no choice but to send Reen home and ride with you myself. Sorry to cut you short there, Angie, but I can't let you do that. Remember, we chose these two for a reason. Ugh. Same test as last time, right? Starting the ride, shifting gears, coming to a stop. Does the sidecar change things at all? Ahem. Actually, yes. The main changes are an increase in weight and a different center of gravity. Those two things will have a huge impact on how the bike operates. I'd recommend you approach this as a whole new experience because it's definitely going to feel like one. I never would have guessed. Okay, what will I have to do? Basically, when the sidecar is attached, you end up veering off towards its direction while you're accelerating. By the same token, when you're slowing down, you'll end up veering off in the opposite direction, which changes things a little for your test. Starting to move will pull the handlebar to the left, so make sure you turn it slightly right in advance to compensate. Next up, when you're shifting gears, you'll need to turn the handlebar slightly to the left when you disengage the clutch. So right, starting up, and then shifting gears, turn to the left. The same goes for bringing her to a stop, but the extra weight means she's going to be harder to slow down. So be sure to hit the brakes earlier than you did last time. Okay, so starting up goes right, gears goes left, and earlier for the brakes. It's like a whole different set of rules. It really is, but you should be fine if you pay attention to what you're doing. My advice for you, Towa, is to believe in Reen and focus entirely on enjoying yourself. I think you'll have a wonderful time if you do. Neither of them are wearing helmets, I just want to point that out. Seconded. Like, we're gonna go test a brand new motorcycle with the sidecar thing. You know, things could go wrong, but let's not wear helmets. You know, that should help motivate Reen too. How so? Well, think about it. I'll be happy knowing you're having fun, and I won't want to make any mistakes and ruin that. Aw, that's so sweet. Well then, here's hoping this will be fun for both of us. There's the hope. Alright, I'm going to start up the engine now. This is also exciting. Okay, get ready. Angelica said I should turn the handlebar a bit when I started moving, didn't she? Turn to the right. Here we go. Whew, glad I didn't mess that up. Yeah, that was really smooth. And off they go. Yeah, should be fun to talk to them when they get back. So, how is it? Does it feel different from when you rode alone? It definitely does. Angelica was right when she said it would handle completely differently. And that's not the only thing. Oh, what else is there? Oh, nothing. I was thinking of something else. Probably shouldn't tell her that the excitement of riding with her is a bigger hurdle than the sidecar. Oh my gosh. Reen, slow your roll, buddy. I know you're a teenager and everything, but calm down. Okay, I think we're both used to this speed by now. Are you ready to go a bit faster? Sure. Right, then let's switch gears. Which way did I have to turn the handlebar while switching again? I need to disengage the clutch, then turn the handlebar slightly to the left, opposite of the way we drove off. Perfect. Well, look at you, that went well. Thanks for the encouragement. Don't be silly, all I'm doing is sitting here. I feel like the bike noise is too loud. This really does feel nice, doesn't it? The view from here is great too. It's a much more refreshing experience than I expected it would be. Having you here with me makes it a lot more fun too. Aw, thanks. Okay, then I guess we're about done. It's about time for us to turn back, so I'm going to slow down a bit. Okie dokie, sounds like it's time for the final test. Angelica said that the extra weight with the sidecar means I should take a different approach to slowing down. What was it I had to do? Brake earlier than usual. It takes longer for it to come to a stop with the extra weight, so I should put the brakes on earlier than usual. Yay! There we go. We stopped in just the right spot. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Reen. I had so much fun. And we still have the journey back to look forward to. I'm glad to hear it. Why don't we take a little break before we go back then? Sounds good to me. Turn the bike off, please. Turn the bike off. That noise is annoying. It seems like things went very well for the both of you. I'm impressed you could handle her so well with such different hardware than the last time you rode. Oh, Angelica. Are you talking about the bike? Or Towa? Please, I'm blushing here. We really appreciate your help too, Towa. You ended up having a really good time, didn't you? Well, Reen handled me so well. I am so bad. I did. It was a lot easier to just sit back and enjoy myself than I thought. I didn't have to do any work. I just sat back with my... I'll just stop that joke right there. Of course, that's all thanks to Reen. Oh my god. Yeah, Reen did all the work. Towa just sat back and let Reen handle her. Yeah. Oh my god. Not at all. The fact that you trusted in me and were able to enjoy yourself kept me focused on doing a good job. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what they call aftercare. Well, I always trusted you, so today wasn't anything special. It's nice to hear you say that, though. I can't stop laughing now. It tears in my soul to say it, but you two make for a good pair. I was about to say the same thing. Well then, that finishes up the test. Let's head back to the engineering building. God, I'm so immature. Thank you both for all the great data. Your feedback should come in handy when I'm tuning the thing. So while he's reading the report about how Reed handled Towa so well, he's gonna be tuning his thing. This is awful. Always glad to help. You're planning on entering that data into the computer, right? Would you like me to help you organize all of it? Really? That'd be a big help, but are you sure you have the time? Aren't you busy with your preparations for the trade conference? Wait, Towa's going to the trade conference? Ah, right, I haven't told you yet, have I? The truth is that the Imperial government requested I go along to help out the major players. As such, I'll be heading to Crossbell for the trade conference as an assistant to the Entourage. The Entourage attends to the Emperor's representative during the meeting, right? And you're assisting them? Yeah, it'll mainly involve helping out with paperwork and scheduling, I'd imagine. I don't think I'll be too much help, to be honest, but the government did ask. Towa's received a ton of job offers from all over the country lately. Everyone's just waiting on her to graduate again. Again? Everybody's just waiting for her to graduate. You know, the one time, not a second time. The trade conference invite is the government's attempt to sweeten the deal. Unbelievable. Does that mean you're planning on moving into government work instead of the military? Oh, I still haven't decided yet. I'm kind of doing this just to broaden my horizons. And apparently, all of this is because of the trouble in Heimdall last month. The government took a real interest in how quickly and efficiently she evacuated all of the citizens. That explains it. I'd say Class 7 ended up doing a lot more than I ever could. I even had help from Angie and Crow, too. Even then, it was thanks to your instructions that we were able to split up and handle everything so efficiently. If you did decide to enter the military, I think you'd make a splendid commander. If they had a uniform small enough to fit her, at least. Hey, no teasing allowed. Either way, best of luck. I'm sure we'll be in the middle of another field study by then, but I'll be praying that things go well for you. Thanks, Reen. Whoa, 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 this is starting to look way too much like a sappy 10-mirror novella. Let me just step in right here and keep you two from stumbling into a badly written fantasy. What kind of novellas are you reading? Was it something I said? Oh no, asking questions will only encourage her. To change the subject before this gets out of hand, thanks for helping us test the bike out again. This is for you. Ooh, volcanic rain. Just glad I could help. See you later then, Reen. Good luck investigating the old schoolhouse too. Au revoir. You'll be the first person we ask if we need any more help. Hello, Reen Schwarzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Sarah. You knocking out those requests for the student council? Yeah, I've made my way through several of them now and I'm just getting started on the rest. Nice, I've got something to talk to you about, so come along to the faculty lounge when you can. I'm not going to take it out on your grades if you don't show up or anything. It's just a personal thing. Later. Didn't even wait to hear my response. Oh well, I suppose I should go meet her in the faculty lounge when I get a chance.